Yeah, he's been on fully Wrastor for a while now. I love the Mecha Wrastor ult, by the way. I think
It's so clean.
And funny enough, Soulrifle not opting for the locks in this matchup. Shadowhawke did just beat Solar Beam 3-0, and I do think a lot of Rasters would say they like the matchup against locks.
It's definitely hard to argue with the amount of kind of pushback you get in advantage state against Loxodon. And I actually think, based on my personal experience at the very least, that Forsburn does okay against Wrastor. Okay. He's able to use the disjoint to kind of keep Wrastor out of his effective range. Wrastor's lightweight means a lot of the moves that aren't killing super early, like F Smash, actually do kill at a pretty reasonable %.
Right.
And mixing up the clone means that Wrastor's advantage state is a little bit less oppressive.
Yeah, we actually saw it back in EU earlier. Nailak's a really good Force, opting not to go Force just because Mr. R was kind of farming him last time with the Wrastor in a game 5 set, so to speak. But, you know, the Force is working right now for Soulrifle.
Like I said, I do like this matchup, and we're seeing right there the tilt cancel up tilt, making sure that combo is true, and the pressure just keeps on mounting. Finally, finding a way out of it to confirm into the forward strong in the air. Gonna kill because we're on, what is this stage called? Treetop?
Aetherian Forest in this game.
Aetherian Forest.
Yes. I was gonna say the blast zones are tiny, so this is actually gonna help Force a lot, since a lot of people like to say not exactly the best at killing, but this should definitely help. Blast zones are, you know, next to us, shall we say. You will die quite early to a couple of back airs, maybe a down smash, you know, who knows.
Oh.
Wow.
I talked about killing early. The DI is a little bit scuffed, and that is all it takes off the side of this stage, and a huge lead now going the way of Soulrifle.
See, like that, delaying the jabs, opting for to pop the normal clone immediately just to get pressure on, and there's the parry as well. No time to pressure with areas down below.
So clean, and this pressure has been so intense. Shadowhawke has not had a second to breathe or to set anything up, and
he's hit full Faz. The toe poke.
So good. Where'd you go? Which one is real?
It's so hard to differentiate as long as you can kind of like mimic the AI. And you can obviously, as you know as well, you can press the B button to, you know, change the aggression or defensive side of the AI clan, which is really interesting.
Yeah, and actually parrying the side B. First time I've seen anyone so ready for it that they got the parry coming up preemptively, but another one is going to do it. Potential confirm off the back of it, not quite getting the sweet spot. And back at the ledge here, but this is a tall, tall order against a Forsburn who has another stock in the tank.
Okay, yep, adding the clone, yep, set up the clone in the cloud as well, I like that. But still, the backer is there to cover so much. Yes.
Oh, that was so good. He B-reversed the clone pop while the clone was on the other side of the stage to make sure he could get the back air out in that situation. So good. One of the things that... It is. One of the things that Forsburn has in his game is like the back hits, so like the back air and then the back hit of down air are like particularly strong. And because there's no IRAR in this game, at least as far as I'm aware, you can't IRAR in this game.
No, you can't.
There are situations where you either have to do like a standing turnaround, or you actually can't go for like a full momentum back air. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what you can actually do with Forsburn in particular and a couple other characters is just go for the B reverse empty inhale or clone pop, which will turn you around. It means you do get those full momentum backwards aerials, which you can't normally get otherwise.
Yeah, recognizing that in this situation is yeah, really important. So hats off, flowers to Soulrifle for pulling that off. And again, yeah, the back hit of down air is obviously the spike, right? That is the kind of the strong part that kind of brings you back down, as opposed to the forward hit of down air, which pushes you away.
Yeah. Oh, try the remix on that neutral air. If you DI that wrong, you can actually just reset the fair.
Okay, I like that. The baby dash jab as well, just to push that range just a little bit more, extend it. They're all the smoke on the world. Of course, it's
a little bit of everything.
About Nurse, you gotta watch out when you're off stage.
Oh, you're in the danger zone now. What's the read on the clone? Ends up going high, mix up in the smoke.
He's been going high a lot, just to set up the smoke in the clouds, just so he can kind of mix up with the clone.
I'm surprised at how much Shadowhawke just disengaged from that. As soon as Soulrifle set up the smoke off stage, Soulrifle completely disengaged back to center stage. That being said, not going to suffer too much for it, able to find the fair into the forward strong.
Yeah,
first off, we've seen.
And we're seeing Soulrifle really try to abuse the clone off stage just to get that pop, to apply pressure, to make sure that Shadowhawke is... He's going to come back to stage, he'll take a few % before he gets back on.
Yeah, it's interesting. We haven't really seen Soulrifle summon the clone in neutral.
Yeah.
But actually choosing to summon it either on the way down or as a pressure option for offstage. So having a very particular place that he likes to use it.
Like space down there on the shield, yeah, but okay, good pressure from Soulrifle, which Shadowhawke kind of just pushing it away, forcing him to the air, but that clone in the air, man. Where's he gonna go? Which one is he? Yes.
It's so difficult. There's like a little giveaway of whichever one fast falls is the real one, but
right.
It's so hard to notice in the moment, right? Especially if he's buffering an aerial.
For sure. Okay, lines up the clap right there. Now he's going to space away. See what we can do next. He upset the slipstream immediately just for that speed boost.
And it's such a difference. I don't know how much you've played around with Wrastor, but the amount of freedom you have in terms of confirms and just like playing in neutral when you have the slipstream online compared to when you don't makes such a big difference in terms of from, you know, a character that feels pretty good to play to what feels like could be the best character in the game while slipstream's online.
He's like God for 10 seconds.
Yeah, it does feel like that.
Like reverse range use of the dash attack, but okay, it's again getting parried. Soulrifle, you should have timing the back hit of the down air from the spike. Still again applying pressure on Shadowhawke. It's his last stop.
No, he's in his head. That's crazy. Down tilt that got crouch canceled into a wave dash through back air. He just knows.
Special pummel. Okay. Tries to get the second platform by the way. Easy.
It's a little greed. It's a little greed. Down tilt back air.
Right there, yep.
No DI on the down tilt means that back air will be true. And man, Soulrifle is quick with that. That is not the easiest confirm in the world to hit just on reaction.
And the sweet spot's more generous now because of the buffs, right? I believe they buff the down tilt.
The down tilt, yeah. They made the sweet spot a little better. That being said, if you DI out on the sweet spot, the back air's still not true.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah. We won't spread misinformation here.
Tell him, talk to him. Okay, back it now, I like that. But again, the slipstream, not allowed.
That's actually so disrespectful. He's 3 for 3 in terms of parrying slipstream.
You're not allowed to be God.
It's more of a like, I'm in your head kind of thing. Like, that move is so fast that I'm tempted to say, can you parry it on reaction? I don't think I can.
I think it's a read thing. I think it's a
read. It feels like a hard call out. Bad trade.
Maybe the setup smoke once again. I like that going off stage as well. Just so much starting circle on the sides. It's pretty smart. Just for the recovery later.
Something I noticed when I played Shadowhawke was that coming in from his recoveries, he tends to go high.
Right.
Like a lot of Wrastors do, right? You have a bunch of jumps. The problem is if Forsburn is there for a hard read on one of the jumps or just a big call out, especially with something like back air or that big up smash, you die so early for it. And I'm talking like sub 80. So you need to be really careful. And honestly, I would like to say just kind of play it safe with that offstage game because using aggressive recoveries like that can work as a mix-up, but you're risking so much in going for it.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You can see him trying to shark on the platform, not able to get anything started. Okay,
Ooh,
down air from reverse. This is set up the jab locks. Likes the full station Soulrifle. Yeah.
Oh, potential here. No!
Damn, went for it all. Better all on black. It was red.
Actually had it too.
Yeah. Again, a lot of greed coming out from Shadowhawke.
Okay, well.
Never mind.
Hit him with the day one.
Of course.
We're not too far off, actually.
Okay, I like that weak back edge. Set it up, push you away further. Shadowhawke starting to guess correct on his clones, but the parry attempt still working out for Soulrifle.
Yeah, one of the really incredible things about Forsburn clone is a lot of the time it doesn't actually matter if your opponent knows what the right one is or not. It's just a constant pressure tool, right? The read on that. It's going to take the stock, but it is a constant pressure tool in terms of it will follow you. And so you have to constantly be worried about if he's going to pop it or not, which means anytime you commit to an attack, you're taking a risk. And so even if you know it's the fake one, you still have to be careful.
Tech chasing with combust seems strong. Real strong.
It's good. Yeah, you have to make sure you get the right hitbox so it doesn't send up, but as long as you just get that like little outer rim of it, it's super good.